Fast approaching, but one of the nation's large bridal chains has declared bankruptcy and will be laying off 9,000 employees. It's the second time that David's Bridal has declared for bankruptcy protection in the last 5 years. It has customers all over the country, including here in Green Bay, and they are concerned. Emily Riley looking into this. Emily, the company says it will keep its doors open. How concerned, though, should current customers be, specifically those that have already placed orders?
Right, Chris. Well, this morning I spoke with a manager who works for David's Bridal, not in this area, and she said she wanted to remain anonymous. And she was saying the company, several employees in the company, have been told to respond to several customer complaints with, quote, "We intend to fulfill all orders without disruption." She says that statement can apply to most orders, but the problem lies with the cutaway dresses and the layaway dresses. So she says several people have been calling, wondering, whether or if they're going to get their dress at all. And I'm going to read a quote that she said to me this morning. So she said, quote, "It's hard for me to back up a company that can't guarantee something. It's incredibly challenging going into work today knowing I can't back up what they want me to say," end quote. So while David's Bridal customers, while many of them, are going to be getting their orders, there's customers out there that are being told they are going to be, getting their orders with no problem, and that's just not the promise for them.
All right, Emily, we watched as you were reading that quote. A customer just went into the store behind you, but I would assume as more of this news gets out about David's Bridal, it might send people looking to some of the smaller area boutiques, those non-chain stores. Have those stores, rather, had the same issues or experiencing the same issues that have caused problems for David's Bridal?
Right, Chris, we checked in with some of those local stores today. One that we went to was Tie the Knot bridal shop in Green Bay, and they said they have not had issues like David's Bridal is currently having with bankruptcy. So, they obviously had some issues during the pandemic, as many businesses did, but their bounce back has been very successful. They said 2022 was the busiest bridal season that they had. So, obviously they're a business, they're not completely exempt from supply and economic issues, but they say overall they've been able to supply to their brides. So, some people, if they want to play it safe, might, instead of going to a national chain, go to a local area instead.
All right, and the Better Business Bureau watches out for things like this when stores and things declare bankruptcy. Do they have any advice for customers out there?
Yeah, the Better Business Bureau spokesperson I talked to today said, if you're a customer of any business that's either going through bankruptcy or is completely closing, make sure you hang on to your receipts. And if you are unable to get a refund, to check in with your credit card company or bank if you need to.
Very good. Emily, thanks so much. More on this coming up at 5 o'clock.